Thank you, Gabe. And I saw this great looking job for e-commerce marketing manager on LinkedIn today. And so I am applying for that job. Of course, you are looking for someone to help with the e-commerce content calendar. Sounds like email marketing will be a responsibility as well as some paid search and SEO efforts. First, I kind of want to I do a site audit for a lot of the companies I apply for. It's kind of a way to answer some of those SEO questions as well as, uh, maybe some things that I see with the site that could be improved. Um, One of the things that I really like to do is go through site speed. Site speed is an important factor for both page load times, and it's also a factor for search engine optimization. Um, of course, I do love the design of the Leatherman site, black and white. Of course, black and white sites are um, pretty simple sites or don't distract people, and it helps people find what they're looking for right away. So, so I went through and did a speed test for Leatherman. It's pretty good. There is a couple things. Some of the images on the website are gigantic. Um, I would, and it's really easy to do. I would take those into Photoshop and then resize them. As you can see from the this test, so this test here, it takes a look at the snapshot at all the different elements on the web page and see how long it takes for them to load. There is some JavaScript on the website that is taking about 3 to 4 seconds uh, on each page. That seems to be a little bit high from what I've seen. But one of the easier fixes that I do know is ones like this. Images are taking 3 seconds to load, 5 seconds to load, 5 seconds to load. Um, uh, that's a little bit high. I would, and it's very easy to do. I don't actually have a page loaded to show you that, but um, it's really easy to take them into Photoshop and actually reduce the size of the photos without really even compromising the quality of the image on the web. So one thing to look at, and you can actually get those page load times on those photos down to less than a second. So, well, about a second is reasonable. One thing I did want to go through too, and is some of the navigation of the website. Um, so I did from the home page. I picked the pocket tools. So yeah, see some of these pages are running a little bit slow. So I went in and picked pocket tools. This is the thing with that doesn't. On these, the cam tool is the first one that appears. When I click on it, it says this product is temporarily out of stock. This is the first item on the Pocket Tools page. So I'm sure, I know you guys are a Demandware website. I'm sure there's a way. I haven't actually used Demandware as much, but I'm sure there's a way that you can actually sort things by what's in stock. I would get the reviews up too. Encourage people to do more reviews. Of course, that's one of the best ways to get people to buy things. Further on, I do have a speed test on that. Yeah, so there's that. And I did a speed test, and again, some of the images on the page are taking forever to load. So I'd be really conscious of that. This is an example, one of the elements on the page that is taking forever to load. It's 5 seconds for that image, which is a long time. So, and then going into the advertising for for Leatherman, the paid advertising. One thing that we really that I really focus on is these ads here, the PLAs, and probably, one of the biggest impediments to sales is on these is you have people like Midway USA, which are completely um, uh, undercutting the market with a $24.95 price, $24.99 price. Of course, the you have it on your website for 34 even. Um, what you can do, and especially since you guys are making more margin on this, is you can actually control all three of these spaces, so no one appears before you. It's a technique used in Google AdWords, or well, in this case, PPC AdWords, um, and you can get above everyone else. Now, the other aspect that you touched on in the job description is SEO, and right now there's a thing in Google that they're supporting it, which is paid position 0 is what this is called, this area in here. And by producing expert articles, you can actually appear before search engine results and stuff like this. I said I programmed what's the best kind of knife blade, and this is the result I had. So there's a lot of opportunities for different position zeros that you guys can go for, and certainly win at that game. This is just a brief site audit from a couple things I see. I tend to make them a little too long, so I'm trying to keep them shorter. So this is the short version of our site audit. I certainly can give more, and I would love an opportunity to come in and talk about the job at Leatherman. Thank you very much.